Hello Sagittarius, I'm Tamara and I'm going to do your reading for the last 2 weeks of October from 15th to 31st of October 2017. And this is a general reading, and this reading is for the Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon and Sagittarius Rising sign. And I hope it resonates with you. If it doesn't, please watch your moon sign or your rising sign. And for this reading, I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot deck. This one, very colorful. And I'm going to draw an additional oracle card from the Keepers of the Light Oracle deck by Kylie Gray. Oops, sorry. Alright, I'll just shuffle a little bit more, and while I'm shuffling I would like to say thank you to all my subscribers, for everyone who liked my videos, subscribed, liked, commented, donated, booked private readings. And if you're interested in a private reading, please contact me. All the information is underneath this video in description box. Alright, Sagittarius, let's start. It's your present, recent past, and near future. And we have Two of Cups, Eight of Cups, and the Magician. And the Spirit's message for you is Three of Pentacles. We have Queen of Swords, Four of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and Six of Pentacles. We have in a near future Knight of Swords, Three of Wands, Two of Swords, and the Chariot. Okay, let's start. So in your recent past we have Two of Cups. Two of Cups is like a minor arcana of the Lover's card, is the meeting your soulmate, being in very warm relationship. It's a love relationship, or it could be, it could be a friend, but with whom you're sharing a lot of emotions. But it's, as I said, it's a soulmate relationship, and he seems to be quite happy. But the card next to it is the Eight of Cups, is the card of leaving everything behind and moving away. And I believe that maybe in the past you did have a really warm relationship, whatever happens, and you decided to leave everything behind. You decided to leave this person. This person could be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, and move on, leave all these emotions behind, how nice they were or whatever. You decided to start anew, you decided to leave everything behind yourself and move on, move forward. And I believe that probably, I know the card is very positive. It's a card of, as I said, it's a soulmate. But you did decide to move on, and it was the right decision, because you are a magician here. You decided that, whatever you want to do, you can do whatever you want to do. Sorry, did I say it correctly? You can do whatever you want. You have got all the tools to manifest everything, to manifest your powers. You have a power of everything. You have a power of air, power of fire, power of Pentacles, which is earthy energy, and power of Cups, which is the emotions, love. So whatever you needed is there for you, and you could do it. And you have done. You moved on to become a magician, to become being empowered. Whatever, I don't understand what the situation was, because as I said, the Two of Cups is very positive card of being in love. There's no Three of Swords or anything underneath indicating that there was breakout or something. But you decided to leave those emotions. Maybe you've been forced to, maybe you had to leave all these emotions behind you and move away from everything. Maybe it was too much, or maybe there was not enough. And it was the right decision for you because you are a magician, you're in charge, you know what you're doing. And the Spirit's message is this Three of Pentacles. It's because it's a Two of Cups, as I said, it's more like a minor kind of, maybe there was a third party involved. Maybe that this person was not enough for you, and you decided that you want to start something new, and there was, maybe there's an earth sign over there, or, you know, it's also sometimes talks about work, projects, something connected with the money. Maybe this relationship were taking too much of you and you needed to concentrate on the work, on something, and you decided that, you know, you need to leave everything behind and concentrate on your business and work, you know, developing your finances. Or maybe there was not enough finances to carry on this relationship, and you decided that you're going to to concentrate on building that financial base for yourself. And in the present, we have a Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is air sign. It could be you, Sagittarius. It's air sign is the Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius person, and it could be you standing over there. And it tells me that you're a little bit bored. You're holding that sword. You you're not using emotions. You just want to be like a business person. Queen of Swords sometimes talks about like a solicitor or counselor, someone who uses their mental abilities, uses their brain, very intellectual person. Come across a little bit cold because you know, doesn't use its emotions, uses more brain to solve the problems and everything. And it tells me that you're a little bit bored, or it's also sometimes I call this card as lost opportunities. It tells me that there was something offered to you, and there is an offer over there. It's the Ace of Pentacles. You obviously financially, you're very you're okay, you're doing really well. And your cups are full of positive emotions, whatever you have. And there is another cup is offered to you, another offer is coming across to you, whatever offer it is a relationship, or, you know, opportunities, either financial offer. But you decided that you're not interested. You already have got 3, you don't want another 4th one, you're not interested. So you're declining this offer or just showing that you're not interested. And the Spirit's message behind this card is don't miss on that offer. Don't miss on these opportunities. You never know what you're going to gain out of this offer. You don't know what you're going to gain from this. So don't you know, be bored, you know, because you've got everything. There's always something which we're lacking, which we're missing, which could be, you know, something very exciting in your life. And I do see that it's the Ace of Pentacles. It is an offer, but it's a financial offer for you. It's a hand holding the pentacles, holding that money, holding that finances. It's an offer. It's a gift. It's a payout. It's promotion maybe at work, something you didn't expect it, surprise. It could be, I don't know, if there was, as I said, insurance payouts, maybe you got that one, maybe inheritance, which you, maybe some aunt or someone died and you all of a sudden come across the money. Or it could be just a new business, a new start, very successful financially. And the Spirit's message is keep everything in a balance. You are balancing, because if you see over here, there's a scales here. This person is holding the scales. He keeps everything in a balance, and 6 is the balance. Finances, relationship, whatever it concerns, it's a general reading. So whatever it concerns you, you are holding everything in a balance. Or Spirit's message for you is keep it in a balance. This message is also about reciprocity. Whatever you receive, you give. Or whatever you give, you expect to receive back. And it is, if you see this person is financially secure, but there's a lot of hands approaching him. People are asking for the payouts, asking for him to share his resources, whatever they are, material resources, emotional resources, but Pentacles represents financial resources mainly. And he is giving over there, if you can see, he shares his resources with other people. But the message behind this card is sometimes yes, it's nice to be generous, it's nice to give people who are in need, but we still have to think about ourselves. We still have to think about ourselves. So give to other people who are in need, but don't forget about yourself. Leave enough for yourself to be comfortable as well. And here we have the Queen of Swords, and underneath it I've got Knight of Swords. It's a fast, fiery energy. It's all the Knights is a movement forward. And the Knight of Swords is the fastest moving Knights. He moves forward, he uses his sword, sometimes he comes across very sharp, sometimes he's sort of, I know the swords represents mental activities, but this one is, I think he is charging forward, and he's full of energy. Sometimes this energy a little bit too sharp as his sword, and he can be a little bit reckless. So if you are making some sort of financial decisions, try not to be too fast. Try not to use that sword a bit, don't be sharp with that sword. Think a little bit more, because the Knight is a little bit young energy. It's not as mature as the King of Sword or like a Queen of Sword. He is still sort of in teenage sort of form, that's metaphorically saying. He is not mature enough. He is just a young adult, I would say. So he is not mature enough, hasn't got enough experience here. So if you are making some decisions, make sure you don't rush forward too sharply. Think, use that, mental ability, because you are represented by the Queen of Swords. Use that mental capacity you have. Use your intellect, because it's swords there. You have got that capacity. You have got this mental abilities. But just use your experience a little bit. Cool, chill a little bit. Because if you do, you have got the results. The results of your hard work, the results of whatever you've been doing are coming to you. It's a cart of ships coming back to you with all the goods, with all the results of your hard work. The Three of Wands is when we work really hard, we build our, empire, we build our financial empire, or whatever it is, our little business, which we call ourselves like my little empire, my little, heaven. And now you're waiting for results of your hard work, of your results of your labor are coming back to you, and those ships to bring you the goods, the results of your hard work. And you will have to make a decision. And decision, it's a mental, it's all again swords, the swords, it's an air sign, a US air sign, dear Sagittarius. So you will have to make a decision, you will have to cut all this grey, if you see, because she is in sort of during the half moon period, and it's a grey time, before the dawn. And she needs to use that sword. Take her blindfold off. You will see clearly. The decision will be there for you. Use those swords to cut off all which is not serving to you, and see the situation very clearly. Because, as I said, the result of your hard work coming, and the Spirit's message tells you, if you take that blindfold off, you are a Chariot. Chariot is also a sign of Cancer, but in this, I think it's telling you that you are a ruler. You're ruling, you're in charge, you are in control, you're moving forward. If you build your little, business, relationship, whatever, you're developing it, you are moving forward. there is a lot of you moving towards success. It's a very positive movement, and it's also not just a movement, it's a movement, as I said, it's being in control and ruling the situation. Very, very positive, very good reading, dear Sagittarius. Lots happening. A little bit, you know, not sure what was going on here. It's very sort of more on emotional level. You know, a bit still not clear why, you know, if you have your soulmate, you have to turn your back to this person, whatever happens. But it's past is past. That's a present and that's a future. We are in the present now. So, you know, don't lose that opportunities over here. They will be offered to you. There's a new start, new financial beginning for you. The balance, financial balance, keep the balance. Give it, but be very cautious, you know, how much you give to other people. And, you know, don't charge forward without thinking. Take the blindfold. Situation will be clear for you. The ships are coming with the results of your hard work are coming. And Spirit's message for you, if you do what you said, you are going to be in charge. You are going to, you know, to run that, you know, chariot. Right, let's see what additional messages are for you from the Keepers of the Light Oracle deck. Oops. Wolf. I just had a cough. And it tells me about intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. So wherever the divine, which is probably was here, that's a divine intervention. Something has been intervening into your fate, is occurring. Know that you're being guided. So you have been guided by the Spirit. And the Spirit tells you, you know, take your blindfold, because you will be in control of the situation. Be guided. And happiness is your purpose, you know, like for all of us. Happiness is our purpose. Well, dear Sagittarius, I hope you like the reading. That's all I can say for you for the next 2 weeks of October. If you liked it, please press the like button. And for private readings, contact me by email or on Facebook. You know, all the information is underneath this video. And I'm looking forward to see you next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.